Hi everybody, here is your late day update, 4:30 on this Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed it. We were dry. There may have been some sprinkles down around Salem at one point today, but for the most part, as far as I know, going by the observations, nearly all of us were dry, and we've all seen at least some sun, especially early this morning. Hey, real quick, I have my 18 live camera network, which I'm really proud of, that I put together from Central Oregon to the wine country to the coast and out in the gorge and in Portland. So this is one of my favorite cameras. It's had some difficulty. We just got it back online this afternoon. This is the beautiful view from the Mount Hood, Oregon resort. That's up in Welch's at 1,500 feet. And by the way, if you like to go skiing and boarding, it's a spot that has lodging, and they run buses over the weekend to get you up to the resorts. And there's the beautiful golf course, kind of a U-shaped valley, really gorgeous. So it's great to have that camera back. It's at 1,500 feet, so it's good to measure the lower snow levels when we get those as well. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. So here's the regional radar, and yeah, we're still dry. So basically, all day today, we've been watching clouds down to our south. See the little curl here off the California-Oregon coast right there? So you can see the cloud movement coming up to the north. Still a lot of holes in the clouds, if you will, or breaks. But eventually these clouds look like they'll thicken up overnight, and we'll get into a realistic chance of seeing some scattered light showers. Certainly not a guarantee of any rain tonight, but a realistic chance of some scattered light showers. That low will weaken and fall apart, and that rain chance should be over before morning. And then we'll start off tomorrow morning, potentially like we did today, with partly cloudy skies and some breaks. Here's the weather map on the satellite picture. What I really want to point out here is California. They had rain up and down, especially Northern California again today, more heavy snow in the Sierra, which is good news for the Tahoe Basin. This next storm is going to make the main bullseye into California starting tomorrow. They get another wave. So because this has been such big news, these storms into California have been the type of storms that we can get, right? They've had 60, 65 mile per hour wind gusts for high wind warning in locations. We get that. They've had inches of rain, some pockets, especially in the hilly terrain, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches of rain. We get that in the coast range, right? The main reporting sites of the city, a lot of them from LA to San Francisco, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain so far for the month of January. We can get that, right? What's been unusual is that this pattern started over a week ago. And these strong systems keep coming and lining in for the heaviest rain rates more than not into California all the way through the mid part of next week. So even for us to have that going on for a couple of weeks in a row, where it's bam, a big storm, then a little break, and then bam, a big storm, that's unusual. We don't see that very often. And then, are you ready for another rant of mine? So I'm watching this news report earlier today. Now, we've all heard the drying conditions in the West in spots, especially down in California, being linked to climate change is driving this. Well, I heard a reporter today basically saying, this is climate change that we have all these storms coming into California. Now, time out. On the one hand, you can't say we're drying out because of climate change and then turn around and say that, oh my goodness, we're getting these storms that are just crazy because of climate change. The fact of the matter is, you don't wish harm on any individual because of bad weather or on anybody's property. But the fact of the matter is, when you're in drought conditions or below normal precipitation patterns, often the only way you pull out of it is getting these extreme weather events where you quickly dump feet of snow in the Sierra, which they're doing, and you quickly dump inches of rain into the water tables, more or less, throughout the beneficial amounts of rain coming in. So, you can't have it both ways. I mean, yes, our climate is warming overall, especially going back to since 2000, especially. And there's certainly reason to believe that it's linked partially to carbon. But time out on saying, oh my goodness, this is dry because of climate change, and now we're getting rain. Oh, come on. Let's lose the hysteria a little bit, right? Okay. Pardon me. I hope that hope I didn't turn you off a little bit. All right, what about rain? So tonight we have the chance of a few light showers coming in. Again, we may or may not see this. Forecast models love the fact that we do in scattered areas. And then the timing still looks like it comes in maybe around 3 o'clock tomorrow, or certainly by evening. So There's a warm front still on track to come in tomorrow evening. That'll bring a big wave of steady, widespread rain, maybe as early as 3. We'll go arrival time into Portland and Salem between 3 and 5, something like that. That timing could speed up, so get updated tomorrow morning. And then it's raining much of Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That looks to be for Portland and Salem and Vancouver, somewhere in this 4/10 to 65 and 100, so hopefully a half of an inch of rain, maybe more. And then by the time we get to Friday, we're kind of quiet again with just some showers and less than a quarter of an inch, maybe closer to a tenth of an inch. And then the weekend right now, it's kind of hard to pinpoint again. Dry hours versus wet hours, and how much we're going to get. It was looking like maybe Saturday would be drier than Sunday, but now it looks like it could be an even Steven. So basically just the ongoing pattern of you almost have to wait for the day to see how much rain you're going to be getting. So that's this weekend, but nothing big and stormy there. So that continues to be good news. And here is my 7-day forecast. So we've been in the upper 40s to around 50 today. Tomorrow, I think overnight tonight, depending on cloud cover, we get back down to 40 or so. We had some freezing temps this morning. You know, if we break out of the clouds tonight quickly, we could get back down to some freezing spots. It doesn't look like it, but we could. Anyway, the afternoon rain comes in. Then we stay in the 40s Wednesday night with the rain coming down. Thursday, we bounce it up to 53. This is a warmer air mass, snow levels to 7,000 feet. Look at Friday, 45 to 56. Again, high snow levels. Saturday, Sunday is kind of uncertain how much rain each day gets, but reason to believe we have some decent dry time. And a little bit cooler, but still pretty mild. I mean, lows in the 40s, highs around 50. Dr. Martin Luther King Day, I've kind of backed off on how wet that's going to be, but still showers, 40 to 48. And then right now, it looks like we could have another shot of steady, heavier rain coming in Monday overnight into Tuesday. Although some of the modeling is starting to push that storm more off into Tuesday night, Wednesday. So we'll continue to follow that. But certainly there's no cold air on this 7-day forecast. Okay, thanks for listening to my little, you can't blame everything on XYZ rant. I'll talk to you soon.